Yes, we were talking about you earlier. We were talking about you.
Yeah, I'm joined some late, not from start of the beginning of the show, but now Amara need go to the classes, so I now with Makakul will be co-host of the show and try to fix our show to the airwaves online on Zulu radio, like you know, and print radio. So I stay with you and also monitoring the system. Yeah, but if talking about our situation, so not so good. By the way, holidays was good. The New Year, all holidays, and the Christmas in Lugansk Peoples Republic was harsh and without tragedy. But yesterday we have another act of the war from the Ukrainian government. The village near Wisma town that called named the Donetskiy was under the shots of hot gunnery of the Ukrainian forces, Kiev forces. So our representatives today from the Joint Center for Control and Coordination have recorded the aftermath of the Kiev forces strike at the Donetskiy settlement. I will be now you demonstrate some pictures that our workers from my job, my partners from my media made today. They go to this, if you see, these pictures, they today was on this territory where last evening was the shots. So the house was under the fire, and like you see, the windows break. Thanks God, there's no victims. Everybody alive. All people scary, very scary. So people have dinner in the evening. It was about 7 p.m. in the evening. So people just rest from the job or from the home bills and have a family evening, try and rest. But Ukrainian army started the shots, and now you see the coordinated center who fixed these damages, breaks. So 11 windows was in the house with 2 floors breaks, so 11 windows. So people now, it's winter on the street. We have cold weather. It is minus temperature, very cold today. The Russian winter, snow and the winter, and people just today have no, like you see, have no windows in their rooms. So again, we see the acts of war. We must have hopes that in New Year in 2022 will be more peace on our territory, but no peace, and people still have the pain and brain damage and the stress in the soul. So this is really not so good for us. And today, when I back from the job, I even now under my window here, like far on the same village Donetskiy, we hear again new shots of hot gunnery. So you see in the hands of this man in was army, where this is in his hands some of the bombs that the Ukrainian army dropped on us, some parts from this, and now you see the yeah, so not so good. We pray for the peace. again, Kiev, the capital of the Ukrainian government, and their president talk that Russian army trying to bring their army to their territory. But I'm living near this Donetskiy. We have no Russian army. We have only Lugansk Peoples Republic army who try defend us and our territory, because we don't want anymore living in Ukraine, because they don't want to speak with us. They don't recognize our leaders, our politics. They said that they will be speak only with Russian President Vladimir Putin, but we have our own leaders of Lugansk People's Republic. We have our own president with whom the Kiev president needs to talk and make dialogue about the peace and finish this war. But Kiev don't want to recognize us. They still break their own international laws, human rights. So this what we live in now today.
Yeah. It just really it shows us that slavery still comes in all colors, shapes, and forms from all directions, no matter where you are. I know I had heard about it, and that was why I mentioned it earlier to my Kakuru, because I'm like, you're like our family now. So I'm like, okay, we have to be concerned about it.
I have good friends even in Ukraine and in USA, in Brazil, everywhere. So the politicians don't want to make dialogue. They want to put their weapons to their hands and don't want to talk. We need dialogue, not show who have more weapons and who have more power. We need to speak with each other.
And see it. I see it is on.
Hello, it's nice to be here. Happy New Year. And, yeah, Merry Christmas. And today we also have a festival. In India, it's called Lodi. And it also has a lot of names. It basically signifies the start of Capricorn, the zodiac sign. Yeah, so starting from tonight, Capricorn is starting. Yeah, that festival. And in Russia, it's also something called Old New Year. It's basically New Year, which was celebrated before a shift in calendars, which happened in Russia a couple of centuries ago. So, yeah.
The Old New Year.
Yeah, the Old New Year.
The Old New Year. That is awesome. That is awesome. But as long as you all are doing okay, we really, you all have become a part of the Van Miller Talk Show. And so, a lot of people like, oh my God, I'm like, you have to keep up with current events, whether you sit and watch the news or not. You still have to understand what is going on around the world. And I tell people that all the time. I don't want to see the news going on because it can be going on right in your own neighborhood. Things could be happening.
Indeed. Like even though where Frickson lives, it's basically my neighborhood because I live in Russia, and like quite recently some violent protests happened in Kazakhstan, and it's like near the place where I'm currently in Russia. So, so yeah, anything can happen even in your neighborhood at any time.
How was your study in Ufa University?
Everybody is still waking up after New Year holidays, because in Russia we have holidays until like 10th of January. official holidays always. So right now everybody is still waking up.